Let's. Oh, hey Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, I'll be starting the
Times
stream up of this
25.
pretty soon.
So that's 500 megajoules per second, right?
What are you guys doing?
Gary?
Yes?
Oh, he's got to fix his mic because his Discord's weird.
What's...
Okay, so 500 megajoules. I still think this is worth it. Oh, Gary's muted too.
Oh.
In Discord. Okay.
Okay. Let me see if I can get Discord working where they can hear me.
100 megajoules produced.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Minus 457. No, excuse me. Minus 53.7. So that's 446 in total profit of power.
Okay.
446, and it costs 287. Well, 288 oil. So 288 over, or what we do, 446 over 288. So it'd be a ratio of 1.5. Is that the ratio we care about? We care about oil over megajoules, right? Oh, let me pause the game for Gary.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spreadsheets with the Boys.
So
we are pretending to be doing
over
Factorio, but really we're just doing.
We said. So it's. I mean, it's 65% of the amount of oil versus for 500 minus 6.3, so 494.
Okay, I am deafening myself for the duration of that robot talk, fellas. Until the map is loaded. Good heavens, how big is this darn map? Oh my gosh. Wow, this map is huge. I mean, I know it's mega basing, but still, this thing's huge.
Power output for your input by doing all that stuff.
Right.
Did Gary get in?
Yes, I'm here.
Gary?
Can you hear me?
Can we talk to you?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? I am not muted.
Guess he's gonna be muted.
I can hear him.
You can hear him? Oh, I must be derping.
Alright, Jacob, start.
Gary?
Hello?
You can hear Gary?
I can hear Gary.
Oh, sorry, Gary, I had you muted because you were sleeping the other day.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that.
There we go. That's got the issues all figured out then.
So, needless to say, I am impressed with your nuclear plant. This is really cool.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. This is awesome. Wait a second. Did I really not put in... I built all these rails, and I didn't put in a thing for exporting the power things? Why didn't I do that?
Now, I don't know if you noticed a particular issue that may come up unless we're very, very careful.
What's that?
The nuclear fuel does not stack.
Yes, I noticed that. That's why I have all these chests full of 48.
Yeah.
It should be fine. Since they don't stack here, they don't stack in trains, so it's not like they're gonna get like consumed really fast.
No, I was just saying.
Yeah, but that is a good thing to note.
I did power one of the taxis. This particular taxi right here, locomotive laden Calder, actually has nuclear fuel in it.
I did one too, and it's fun. 3 seconds in your max speed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't necessarily go much faster, but I found myself having to pause and wait at intersections a lot more. because of
Really?
because of how much faster you go. Like I'm constantly overlapping other trains a lot quicker.
Oh, interesting. It'll help a lot once we get all the trains on nuclear.
Yeah, it will.
Then everybody will be able to go through those intersections so fast.
Oh yeah,
That'll be
I'm
cool.
fully aware of that.
That'll be nice. Okay, here we go.
I've got a nuclear reactor set up. I've got a bunch of heat exchangers set up and some steam turbines set up.
Sweet. Oh yeah, we were just talking about power because we're wanting to do. I want to do production modules and speed module 3s and crazy stuff.
Well, let me. Where's the nearest tap into the grid? I guess it'd be up at the rails.
Did you notice our mining productivity level, by the way?
No. What is that?
Our mining productivity is plus 84%.
Oh my gosh. Oh shoot, you're not kidding.
So all of the numbers you see on ore patches, you can just multiply it by 1.84 now to get the actual amount. It's crazy.
You don't have to even do that. Just kind of be like, it's almost double.
Yeah, almost double. It's crazy, and it just keeps going up. I love that the cost is linear. Oh man, dude, let me finish your concrete. I didn't realize you were building right there.
What?
I'm gonna finish your concrete right quick for you, Gary.
Okay.
Make
Oh,
it pretty.
right. Okay. I was looking at our Steam setup and I'm going, wait, how come we're only consuming 398 milliwatts? I thought for certain we were up to much higher than that by now. And suddenly it hits me, oh wait, no, that's megawatts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
So,
Oh, we were talking, if we ever do another game with biters, we need somebody who's just really wants to do military. Like all they want to do is work on their war trains, which are really cool, by the way, in the game now. But we need somebody who just wants to do that. Because we all have limited free time, so we kind of gotta.
everybody has to pick their specialty.
Yeah. And if we don't want to mess with biters like we do this game, then why even turn them on?
Yeah.
Just because we all have limited free time.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had 40 hours a week to play this, sure, I'd just do all sorts of jobs.
Yeah.
But I don't, so I gotta be a little choosy.
Yeah.
You sound like some kind of highfalutin Wendy's ad. Or was it McDonald's ad? I don't remember. I think it was
You're
McDonald's.
Right, it is kind of like that.
I'm
That's
not
funny.
picky, I'm choosy. And that was literally the lines from the commercial.
How funny.
No, I'm not picky, I'm just choosy.
Oh, so belts now? You know this big long belt you made?
Yeah?
That's considered one entity now.
Yeah, I know. That was an optimization from a while back.
That finally clicked me, and the only thing that separates them is when you add an inserter. So these stretches without any interaction is just one entity. For some reason, I thought I read somewhere that it had to be compressed to be considered one entity, but apparently it's just it's as long as it's just one, no interruptions. At least that's what I think I learned.
All right.
Could be wrong.
That's just a simple buffer chest, so I can make it so I can add a dump out belt over here. Because I need to make a return belt for the dead uranium cells, to then be turned back into U-238 that can then be fed back into the Covarex process.
Yeah.
But currently I'm trying to wait and see exactly how long is this thing gonna take to actually start heating up these exchangers, because currently there ain't a whole lot happening, and there certainly ain't no steam. But the pipes are getting hot.
I think I've got parts of Minecraft left in me because I'm still worried about it exploding and destroying everything.
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing about Factorio is, as far as I know, nothing ever overheats. It's like the extreme reactors. they never
Yeah.
blow up. They just,
Yeah.
it's just if you let them get too hot, they just consume rods beyond belief.
Yeah.
They consume fuel beyond belief, but they never overheat. Or they never blow up.
Right. Yeah, I never played too much with those, so I'm still of the most of my experience is the IC2 reactors, where I built like this bomb shelter to house them in one of my
Yep.
games.
Yeah, like pure obsidian or whatever it was.
And it was amazing. It was really amazing, except for my stuttering 15 FPS I had that game. And it wasn't just low FPS, like every 3 seconds you'd get a full stop, you know, for
Yeah.
a few frames. It's awful. So by the time I had all that power to do whatever I wanted with, I couldn't do anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Fun times.
I literally started up this stream, and literally all I hear is you guys talking about things and, like, running spreadsheets and stuff like that, and I'm like, welcome to the spreadsheet, boys, everybody.
That's our specialty.
Yeah. Oh man, Andrew found this really cool calculator though. You just like tell it what you're outputting and it'll tell you what you need to do it. And you can calculate like the modules and all that. So we found out that I can get like a huge boost by adding productivity and speed beacons to our steam or to our solid fuel facility. Even
Yeah.
though it'll take like 53 megawatts instead of 6, it'll still be a huge boost.
Okay. Well, this thing's
Yeah.
taking a while to get up to temperature, so I think I'm gonna go make a stop by the crafting. Gonna put on my speed suit and run like a cartoon character from MS-DOS running on a modern operating system.
Nice.
Up to the taxi, and a pathetic rocket-fueled taxi. I mean, good
Ugh.
grief.
What's the point?
Anyway, I'll take this.
Oh,
I just had to. I just had to stop and wait for like an oil train or something to pass. I literally just had to stop and wait for that.
You know what this game needs now as a mod is a Tesla Roadster with the little spaceman guy that they just launched.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be great.
That would be.
Stuff. Alright, so I'm now going to pick me up some more blue belts. I happen to know we have truckloads of those. And then, let's see, assembly machine 2s will be fine for creating those things. Oh, who picked up my little... Oh, they didn't. Okay. Cool. Nothing. Never mind.
Got me all excited there.
Well, I thought somebody tore apart my little, like, terrible, temporary, like, auto-crafters for all the nuclear stuff, because I don't want to just sit there for 2 minutes while I wait for a nuclear reactor to build in my pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, our strategy is just to kind of never delete anything and always build new.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I thought he, like, picked it up to move it to make room for something else or something.
Yeah. No, I think we should always try to just build around stuff. Make a mess.
Well, that's what this crafting area certainly is. Yikes.
I still like how our original base is just still there.
Yeah.
With
So small.
that original copper ore patch of 1.4 million.
We
That's
never
left.
finished mining.
We never finished mining it.
Yeah. I remember. I remember that, actually. I do remember that. We started the thing running, and then just somehow it never ran out.
Yeah. It's cool though. You get to see like we started to transition to red belts a little bit, but like we were still using the yellow smelters and.
Where is our original base anyway?
The
It's
left
to the left.
of yeah,
that
just on the
little
left-hand
tiny
side of Area
thing.
51.
Yeah, we'll have to vary at 51. Like, my place for testing taxi systems is bigger than our original base.
Oh shoot, yeah, that's the original base, all right. All the iron smelters that have run out of coal, that iron field that never fully depleted.
Yep, there's a train there that's just dead in the water because he ran out of fuel.
Yeah. There's
that's great.
this massive copper patch that we literally barely grazed, really. We've barely grazed that copper patch.
I mean, our smeltery is bigger than our original base.
Yeah.
That smeltery to the south of it.
And this landfill factory, which is probably the only thing that still works.
Yeah.
This
forgot
landfill
That's
factory.
when we started importing.
I forgot about this old science base that we had.
Yeah, isn't it cute?
Yeah.
What was it, like 2 science per minute?
Something
2
like
science
that.
every other century, more like.
I never even fully built out the 242 stations.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's still got... Look, Gary, he's got ghosts. The
Where?
items never even got finished being made.
Where?
In his, to the left of old base, his old science place, the train stations, they still have ghost entities.
Oh shoot, you're right. That must be one of the reasons why the construction bots keep freaking out. Or the little like notifications on the bottom where it's like we need more bots.
No,
and
those
stuff
are
like
for
that.
Andrew's his concrete development systems.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably concrete.
It only will do that if there's actually a roboport to build stuff. Otherwise, it'll just be...
Well, no, it's like when I walk past.
Yeah, if you
It's
walk
just
past,
like
'cause
all
you've got a
sorts of
roboport.
stuff freaks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm getting rid of these cliffs in your nuclear facility. Probably that's not needed.
No, but those were my friends.
Hey, another science is done.
I held-
with it.
Alright.
Yeah, more production, yay.
Yay,
Yeah.
86%. Woo!
Going on prod 44.
Yeah, it only costs like 100 more each time, but each time it's still only 2%. So each time it becomes doubly less valuable because it costs more and gives you a less percentage.
Well, no, it's the
Of
same
what you made.
percentage, but it's
Well, no,
diminishing
it's less than-
returns.
less than, yeah, because it's less than the total. A smaller percentage of your total improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's happening? Oh. Autosave. Okay. Alright, so I now have a nuclear reactor trying to autocraft. That's gonna take about 10 billion years.
So you know how they like doubled the ticks per second in 0.16 on large megabases? I feel like we needed that just because of how inefficient we build stuff.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
Like all of our 242s have 8 inserters for each one. Like if you're doing full speed, that lasts like 2 seconds. Like we don't
Whereas-
need 8 inserters
whereas-
for each cargo wagon.
Whereas just a couple of stack inserters will get us far more efficiency out of that.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I was saying. Is like, why are we not just using like 2?
A stack inserter for each side.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I am now arriving at nuclear base again. Whoa, wait!
Gosh!
What
I
did you
was so
do?
close.
What did you
did-
do?
I was so close.
Ah, shoot! That nearly hit me too.
Guys are
Oh my goodness, they're crazy.
welcome
Suddenly
to
they're
my
all
world.
passing through this.
They're all
place.
passing
Why
through
are
the
they
stacker.
passing?
Why are they going through the
Oh, man.
stacker?
I don't know. Why are they doing that?
Oh god.
Why? Okay, I need to put down. If I put down I need to put down a train stop so they won't. Why are they prioritizing that though? That's crazy.
It's probably because there's no signals.
No, the signals are fine because we've been able to get there before.
No, but that's the thing. There's no signals on the rails, and so therefore they're like, oh, there's no interference. so it'll just
Oh,
zip
there's
straight through
signals
there.
on these in the stacker though.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know then.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. That was real weird.
Oh, the nuclear reactor has finally started getting up to an operational temperature.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ew, are we gonna be getting power soon?
We already are. It's getting about 8 megawatts off of it.
Oh shoot! Nice. Let's go. That's good because our steam is only about a gigawatt worth. So
Well, we are now just pretty well
we
set.
underestimated our solid fuel production needs.
We are pretty well set.
Good to hear. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Well, cool. I sure love the graphics on the nuclear fuel miners. Those are just too cool.
Yeah, the way that like just the piping and the extra brackets and stuff show up all over it. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was like a completely different type of drill when I first ran across them.
Yeah, me too. Also, I love the new pumps. I keep forgetting, but they are so much faster at pumping than the old ones.
Oh,
like
really?
they're actually useful.
Nice. I have to be honest, fellas. I don't know if we're ever gonna get through this first uranium patch.
It's okay. It's okay. Once we're using productivity, you know what? You want to know what Andrew is designing next? After like the next two things he's doing, he's gonna be making fully beaconed, full production module smelteries, and then 1,000 science per minute base is going east of the ocean. But we're gonna be designing fully around the production module 3s and speed module 3s. So we're gonna need a good bit of power, but you're right, it'll probably last about 200 hours worth of playtime.
At least.
At least. Oh boy. Hey, I'm glad you're doing the nuclear though, because I was not gonna do that for probably 200 more hours. Honestly.
Same.
At least.
Yeah, because
Like I was gonna wait until
were...
Area 52, just because I have so many things to do right now.
Yeah. Now, the only downside to it is, if you want to extend your heat pipe network, you end up significantly dropping the temperature of everything for a while.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's nuclear.
But hey, that's why we have steam as a nice backup. We've got a good cushion of power going.
Well, even if you drop the power of the heat of the heat pipes down, the heat exchangers still have their own ambient temperatures that stays up quite high.
True.
And I think they heat up the heat pipes as well.
Oh, one thing you can do that I've seen that's pretty cool is you can buffer the steam with tanks, so it's like you have accumulators.
Yeah, I've seen that. We also were theorizing at one point that you could actually use steam in place of... Or you could actually use, make a nuclear steam production facility to pump steam onto trains to carry it to remote power stations and stuff like that. That was one of the things we were discussing at one point before the Trump wall just became the end-all, be-all of the entire stupid base.
Did we actually have nuclear then?
I just got nuclear going.
You know, I'll bet you once we start stockpiling nukes, we'll start using a lot of nuclear fuel.
Oh yeah. Oh, and we're gonna be I do want to make war trains just for exploring chunks. Even though one of the big things mega basers do is avoid spawning chunks, forget it. I want to spawn chunks, guys.
Yeah, we'll next time we'll see exactly how long it takes me to download the map.
But hey, I do pause it though, so you don't have to catch up forever.
Well, that's true, but when you're not on, that doesn't help me.
Well, when I'm not on though, if you're getting on alone, then there's nothing to catch up with really.
Nonsense. Anyway. It took me 15 minutes to catch up the other night.
Was Andrew on though?
No, it was just me. I get on and I'm
Really?
alone, and it took me nearly 15 minutes to download the map and catch up.
Huh.
Oh my goodness.
Because it's like I
That's
get
nuts.
on, it registers me getting on, everything starts to move while I'm still downloading the map.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's a terrible design flaw. Oh man.
Well, I mean, it's what we're stuck with, so, you know.
Yeah. By the way, I'm really liking what I'm seeing with active chunks being shown. Like, other than the map, like, file size, spawning chunks does not add active chunks.
Well, good.
Because if it's not active, it's like having loaded chunks in Minecraft, where if it's not active, it's not being scanned every tick.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really, and that's why I disabled biters and the pollution, because none of that has to be processed now
Yeah.
on a per chunk basis. So like if you hit on the debug show active chunks, like only our stuff is loaded. I'll put a screenshot in Factorio in case you're curious, but yeah. Now, of course, it is a big disadvantage when you're trying to catch up and it takes 15 minutes. That is... bleh. But hopefully they'll optimize that. They're doing lots of optimizations these days.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, I just realized I made a massive problem and I was sending depleted uranium cells straight into the Covarex process, not the U-238 that's supposed to come out of them.
Oh.
So, before that whole process became a slow process that is already very tedious and takes a very long time, gets bogged down even more by stuff being in the way that doesn't need to be there. Yeah, let's clean that mess up.
Okay.
I don't imagine I'm gonna need more than 2 of those things, though. You think?
2 of which things?
2 of the, recovery things. Recovery assemblers.
Yeah, it'll probably be enough.
Oh, wait. Needs to be centrifuge, though. Assemblers. Centrifuge.
Oh, is that what redoes the fuel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm not the guy. I've never done that stuff. Boy.
Well, shoot.
Of course I don't have... Oh, man.
I'm out of centrifuges. I built too many of them for the Covarex process when
Oh,
I was
no.
online the other day.
Nice.
Oh dear,
I
I'm
don't think
also...
that was a nice thing, though, Andrew.
What?
I think he just had a bad thing, didn't he?
Wait, you can't have too many stuff.
Oh, okay. I guess
Just
I'm
go
not.
nukes. No?
Alright,
There
well,
you
I've
go.
just put speed modules into the refineries because, believe it or not, U-238 is a little bit low.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you can grab... I've got some beacons. I'll be right back. I've got some beacons if you want some beacons, too. Double up on that speed.
I mean, if you think
Although
it'll be
you might just add,
necessary...
if you've got the centrifuges, you might just add another row. That
I
might be
don't have
better.
the centrifuges is the thing.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought. No.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Don't we have a temporary crafting for it? Don't we?
For
Oh,
what?
we do have a crafting thing for it. Up to the
Yeah,
crafting
we've
area.
got crafting for centrifuges.
Okay. Where's that at?
Temporary crafting is just for the... it's...
Isn't there crafting
Okay.
in the at crafting?
Does it put it in a logistics chest?
I think so.
let me see. Yeah, passive provider chest, yeah.
Sweet. I'll grab some for you. Oh, here we go. All right, I got 50 of them for you. That be good
Nice.
enough?
Yeah, that'll be good.
All right.
I'm
Now,
gonna
what did I
stay...
come here to get? Oh, yeah.
can you also get some speed modules? Speed module 3s if we have any.
Yes.
Those things
Yes, I
tend
will
to
grab
take
some.
an insanely long amount of time to make.
Yeah, it's because we're having resource deprivation where the green chips, it gets like one green chip every other minute
Yeah.
going towards it.
Yeah, because all the red chips require so many green chips.
Yeah. You know, in the locomotive, when you click on a station, I wish there was a search function. Because we're starting to have a lot of stations on the taxi.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be too bad, though.
No, not
But
yet.
as someone who just bounces between crafting and nuclear all the time, though, who am I to say? All right.
Okay. What's the hotkey to drop something in someone's inventory?
Control.
Control and then click on them. So.
Okay. There you go. And here's a few speed modules. I can't give you too many because I need some for testing here in a minute. But there's a few.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. Goodness, it's been like a week since I played, so I don't remember where any of the things I was working on are. Like, I could have sworn I had some of my more efficient loader, chest loaders for trains somewhere. I know I have unloaders. Boy. Oh well.
Okay.
Oh, I saw in the Friday facts that they're reintroducing the lights that turn on like scattered, you know, where they won't turn on all at the same time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was because that happened as part of an optimization, but it involved killing that off because now they're all just tracked as one entity or one thing, kind of like the solar panels are.
Oh, okay.
But to do that, they had to make it not be a regular entity. So now when you place it, it's just gonna like register as to be in a time slot for when it turns on. So like you'll have all of them will turn on at set time slots.
Okay.
And each one will just be in a random one.
You know, the really nice thing is, out of all these refineries and stuff, I just saw some U-235 going down the line, and I was like, oh no, that's gonna go to wet. Oh no, it's not, because the nuclear fuel for the uranium fuel cells and the Covrex mining processes requires both types of uranium, so it's not gonna just stack up at the end of a belt and cut something else off. It'll eventually be used.
Perfect.
So, yeah. Okay, now, okay. And the best news of all of this is, even after making all this extra modifications to the line and everything, I still have enough centrifuges left where I can do the reclaiming process.
All right.
So, yeah.
Oh man, I'm so happy I'm about to do nuclear fuel. I'm about to put nuclear fuel in all the taxis. Yeah.
Enjoying yourself with that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I like how we have a bunch of train stops named Train Stop 2343 over at the taxi station.
2343?
Yeah. All the purple ones are named Train Stop 2343.
They are?
Yeah.
What does 2343 mean?
I don't know. It's
I'm-
probably something I
it's
didn't know.
numbers.
Wait, where is this train?
The train stops over at the taxi station.
Oh, I thought you did that.
Yeah, I probably did. I don't know why.
Yeah. I don't know why either, but yeah, you did that.
Alright, well, everything here is apparently now at maximum temperature.
All right.
These steam engines. So...
Okay. Ooh, and that means we can switch all the trains that are for this stuff into that. Oh boy. That'll be
Alright, I
annoying.
set up a buffer chest that'll buffer 100 beacons. Hopefully that'll be enough. At least for now.
Yeah, that'll do. Oh geez, whoops. Just killed a whole tank of sulfuric acid. My bad.
that stuff takes forever.
I know.
Are we using my setup for that?
No, we're using
No, I have
Gary's
my
setup.
setup.
Okay.
Got a setup that just brings in oil and then runs through like 6 refineries, I think, and then runs through a bunch of chemical plants and just ultimately is cracked down into petroleum gas, which is then made into sulfuric acid. I don't know, I think I've got enough of a buffer going down here though. I've got a full train buffer. At least in one area.
It's doing pretty darn good.
Whoa. I just have...
Sorry.
What are you doing with all my construction robots?
I'm updating the power to be the nuclear power for these trains.
Oh, okay.
But your bots are helping, I guess. I don't know why it doesn't prioritize my bots. It's the weirdest thing.
Well, it's always done that.
Okay, so...
Well, it's good to see that the oil is still very much capped out over here, even with all these refineries going. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 refineries. I thought I only had 6. But no, I've got 9.
Right.
Fair enough. And a handful of heavy oil crackers. And then a bunch of light oils. And then just stacks upon stacks upon stacks of gas. Of sulfur plants.
Oh geez, I just spilled these things. I forgot they only stack to 1. Oh no. Stupid nuclear fuel.
What?
Oh, I just built some off a belt because I forgot they stacked to 1.
Oh no.
Oops.
Yeah. Oh
It's
boy.
okay. I will bear the burden. This train has 1 rocket fuel and 2 stacks of solid fuel in it. Still.
Oh, I haven't emptied those out.
Well. There we go. Nuclear fuels.
All right.
I don't think these back engines barely do anything.
No, but you know.
They'll get the I know they'll when the train runs out of fuel on the track, they'll kick in and push it to the next station anyway. That's kind of why they're there.
I mean, it does improve acceleration, but it's very much overkill to have a 1-1 ratio of locomotives to cargo.
Yeah.
But it's what I started with, and then I was like, well, if I resize it now, then... Like, it was right after I built my first relay, my first big relay on this map, and I was like, well, if I resize it now, then my relay is too big. So I was stubborn about it and just said, forget it, it's staying how it is.
Fair enough then, I guess. I've got all this solid fuel in my inventory I have nothing to do with.
You should be able to... Oh, we ought to make a chest that just feeds into the solid fuel belt that's right here that goes to stuff.
Oh hey,
That
actually,
still
we have
needs-
loads of chests. In fact, we have us a whole train I can dump this stuff onto.
Oh, yeah. Right. That too.
There we go. That train ain't leaving the station for a good bit. You know what also seems to take a long while to make?
What's that?
Rocket fuel.
Yes, it does.
I
Definitely.
mean, it takes 30 minutes to make rocket fuel, and then a minute to make the nuclear fuel.
It's quite the process.
That it is.
Here we go. Oh, and I spilled more. Of course.
Alright, well, the nuclear fuel rods are about to fully saturate now.
Did you just say nice to me spilling all my stuff?
No, I said that the
No,
uranium...
Andrew did.
Oh, Andrew did. Okay, then.
It's not always the best default response, I don't think.
I get that feeling.
It's, I don't know. You know, sometimes things are supposed to be funny, but they're really not. But you realize that too late.
Oh, you're supposed to be... Oh, I didn't know that was supposed to be funny.
It's because I do it too much.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go run up to the crafting area, and I'm going to cobble together some horrendous beast that will be made for auto-crafting steam turbines.
Dang it, this fuel is such an annoying to deal with. Oh, man.
Glad you're doing it.
Oh, jeez.
You know what you should do is just replace the fuel in all of the fueling stations, and then just let the trains run out of the old fuel and be replaced with the rocket fuel as they go.
Oh, well, I'm not worried about solid fuel instead of trying to belt this while it's on the belt, so anytime I remove it, it's like 8 slots in the inventory are now filled up.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a third viewer.
Oh, are we on stream?
Of course we're on stream. It's
Oh.
my streaming time.
Oh,
I knew that.
Fool's Chansey. And Spenno. Hey, I've got 2 extra viewers today.
Hello.
Hello
Oh.
to you two.
I guess I should behave now then. Now that I know.
Yeah, me too.
I'll also open chat. We're just playing Factorio.
So yeah, we were just doing what we normally do. Pretty much just, you know, hiding away in our little hidey holes, ignoring the rest of the world as much as we possibly can get away with.
Exactly. Okay. I love that I don't have to use undergrounds whenever possible anymore. Like, I can just have these pretty looking just over the ground belts
Yep.
everywhere. It's so nice.
You know what, robots? You're all zipping around and annoying me anyway. Bring me some inserters. Belts, inserters. There we go. Like 5 stacks of them. Thank you. That's good.
I do actually take out the solid fuel from trains because it'll take like 20 hours.
20 years to
yeah,
deplete that
yeah,
stuff.
just forever.
Because it's actually quite efficient.
Yeah, it is. Especially when our trains, you know, our trains don't move that much. Like, they go from point A to point B and then they sit.
Yeah.
And sit. And sit for a long time. So it's like, if we don't clear it out, I mean, one of these still had rocket fuel in it. Or not rocket, yeah.
Well, some of them still have solid fuel. A lot of them still have
Yeah.
solid fuel.
Yeah, exactly. So, just trying to work on that.
I'm gonna run back down to the chests and grab me a fast inserter real. Or not a fast inserter, but a regular inserter. They are. I'm doing it by hand because I don't need 50,000 of them before I can adjust the slider. Although, honestly,
To be fair, I think it does default to 1 stack, so it's not too bad.
well, I think it does as well, but the reality of it is that I'm still traumatized by the early days of the bots when it was just like, you request 1 stack and 50 bots show up each carrying 1 stack.
Oh.
I don't know
That
if you
would be a
remember those.
problem.
I don't know if you remember those days.
Not too well, no.
That was like the first logistics setup I had, and it was like, oh yeah, this is great. Ah! How come I got an entire inventory full of normal inserters and gears?
Good question. Okay, I think I've sorted out the this fueling situation. Finally. So now, ooh, I guess these need to be colored green. Here we go. Yeah.
So I have
Wait,
the
this has
worst
nowhere to
looking
go.
setup in the world right now for these this steam turbine setup in this nuclear reactor.
Really?
Yeah. We were up to 7 viewers there for a minute.
Cool.
This is impressive. Okay, regular inserter. Take them out and stick them into the box. There we go.
Okay, so where does everybody... Oh, so I guess I need to go reroute all the trains to come pick up this stuff instead. Okay, oh goodness. I built this train to measure it out. I don't actually have a place to put all this fuel. Oh, jeez.
Cargo wagons. Just cargo wagons on a dead rail somewhere.
Yup, I'm just gonna move it. Ew, you know, I made that crazy fucking loop over there to the left of your place. I'm just gonna go stick it over there.
Okay. I don't look over there, so no aneurysms here.
Oh man, a 2-4 just speeds up so quick. Oh man, love it, love it. Okay. So now, oh, and what is this? P42.
Alright, well now I've got steam turbine auto crafting going. I'm gonna take these half dozen and just slap them back on the plant that I've got built.
Sounds good. Okay, you. All right.
Nuclear fuel, go!
Inventory
This feels
full.
so slow compared to the nuclear fuel.
Yeah.
It's rocket fueled and yet it feels slow.
I mean, the max speed is still the same, but it's much.
It's like 2 seconds to max speed with the regular stuff.
Yeah, it's so much faster to hit max speed. Exactly.
I feel sorry for anybody trying to watch this on full screen on stream. Like in like the little itty bitty preview window that's like the size of like an old flip phone. It actually looks pretty good, but I guarantee you, if I were to increase it to any reasonable resolutions, this thing would just be like watching a checkerboard on a VHS tape just being flung across a room at a very high speed.
Let's see. The fuel train has no path. Why? Why do you have no? How can you have no path, dude? Why are you dumb?
Why you have no path, bro? Why you no path?
Seriously though, what's going on, broski? My pathing are my signals messed up? See, we have that there, all that there. They can get through here.
Now, word of warning to the unwise. Do not be
Oh.
standing on the track right now.
Yeah.
Especially if you're the guy trying to fix the signals.
Good point. Oh boy. Oh, there's a signal going the wrong way for some reason. Oh, because when I guess when I pasted a blueprint backwards that had a signal in it.
Oh.
Because I just copied and pasted some inserters from another station. Whoops.
Oops, it happens.
Alright.
Alright. Nuclear is currently at 15 megawatts. Still nothing compared to the gargantuan power setup. Where is that steam setup anyway?
Oh, it's
gotta be
bottom
massive.
left. Bottom left, yeah, show that off. It's so big.
Oh my gosh.
It's 2 gigawatts worth of steam engines. Currently, we have the solid fuel to do 1 gigawatt, but I'm gonna fix that soon. But yeah, it's quite a steam setup
Good
there.
grief, we've got 1, 2, 3. 3 of these massive lines.
Yeah.
And 2 trains stacked up waiting. One of them has about 500 solid fuel left, and then the next train has 12,000.
And there's still rocks just sitting on the ground.
Where at?
By the train station down there. There's those big
Oh yeah,
sandy
those big rocks. Yeah, they're just sitting there,
Yeah.
just chilling, not doing nothing.
Just chilling. A few dead trees sitting around on the concrete, you know.
Because concrete is great for dead trees.
Yeah.
What's this thing? There's a whole bunch of unpowered inserters at the top. Was that like supposed to be an extra station or something?
At the top. Oh yeah, I was gonna build something like real fancy and buffer stuff, and then I got lazy.
No, I mean it's not like
'Cause it was
having
late.
16 belts of solid fuel just being consumed at an insane rate.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the temporary lazy mode. But I think that's the permanent mode now.
Yeah.
Once you start eating
Well, I mean, there's not really any point in trying to do it any other way, really.
Yeah. Because I was just looking at how much storage I would need to have any, like, reasonable amount of buffer. And it was just like, I was going to need millions.
Yeah.
And I was
But
like,
we
you know
don't
what?
anymore.
It's buffered in the ground, you know, in the oil fields. That's where it's buffered.
Sure.
It's not like
Sure.
it's not like there's anything. It's not like there's anything between, like, that would break that process. Like, it's a pretty
True.
self-contained process over there. Although that oil field has gone down to 16,000%, didn't it? I think it started at like 25,000.
Well, if it's
So-
if the productivity applies to it the same way it applies to the mining, I think we'll all be old and gray before that thing gets down to the regular, like, what is it, 1% or 0.1% or whatever that it is that they go
Yeah,
down
10%
to.
of the starting yield now.
Oh well, then shucks.
Yeah,
That's
it's totally
literally
good.
unlimited.
Yup. Exactly. Alright, 17 megawatts of nuclear. I like it.
Yep. And the one reactor ain't even working. Heat exchangers are a little bit cooler than max temperature, but that's fine.
Okay, who else is picking up power? There we go.
I do want to see how these things are when they're at full performance, though, because currently it's like they're not doing hardly anything. They're consuming like about a sixth of their like standard rate or whatever.
Really?
Well, the fluid consumption is 9 out of 60 a second.
Mmm.
And I don't even honestly have that many, well, I say I don't
Fluid
have that many, but I've got a lot of heat exchangers going
Isn't
here.
that because it's not maxing out?
Yeah.
Like, because the
We've still got
performance
this-
isn't needed.
Yeah, we've still got all the steam engines going. These steam turbines aren't needed.
Wait, but
As much.
shouldn't they be needed because we've got all this power being produced by steam engines? I thought it would prioritize. Doesn't it prioritize the nuclear?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never done it.
I mean, maybe it'll start taking priority once the nuclear becomes the majority.
I don't know. What happens if you add more steam engines? Can you add more?
Not yet. I don't have any more. They're auto-crafting.
Okay.
I'll take old Grandpa over here. Old rocket-fueled Grandpa. I don't know. That makes me sound like the most ungrateful hipster in the world. Old rocket-fueled Grandpa.
Okay, I'm turning all of our fuel trains green because they're changing to nuclear fuel.
Wee.
Yeah. Now I have to go clear out all. Oh no, I've got to go clear out all of the solid fuel from the relay.
Oh, I don't feel
Shoot
sorry
me.
for you.
Oh man.
This was your dumb idea.
Have fun with that.
You get to eat the
Oh.
consequences.
I'm actually supposed to be. I'm supposed to be working on like 3 other things right now on here, but it's like, I don't know. I saw this nuclear
got
fuel,
a
and I just wanted to
friend
make
in
it
me.
go. I think we are okay. We are producing a little bit of that nuclear fuel. I think we ought to put some speed modules in that nuclear fuel. Although, actually, it probably does not matter.
Not really, because it takes so long to consume, like, one thing. Because it's, like, what? We measured out, like, one rod lasts, like, 2-3 hours? Something like that?
Yeah, 2 hours, or what you can fit in a train, that is what will last for 2 hours.
Okay.
So I guess 3 of them. But yeah, it's a stupid amount.
That's
Say the least.
that's quite a lot, and then as long as it's being refueled at least one of its stops, there's literally no worries about it
Which
being
in
done
our system is every other stop, so
yeah,
I think
like
we're
the
good.
the relays or the pickups or somewhere.
Yep. Because all of our trains, I mean, really, all of our trains are set to go to like 2 stops, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's basically all we do. Oh man, I hate clearing out all these buffers. Oh, you know what I should have done is put down a, ooh. That's what I'll do. I'll just put down a roboport and some active provider chests and just tell the bots to clear this junk out of here. Yeah.
Get this out of here.
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking in low tech, you know? Crafting. We all pick up
Alright.
some.
I've got all rocket fuel, or all nuclear fuel
Roboports.
assemblers online now.
Maybe a few more. Okay, awesome. Then I'll get... I've got a storage chest, maybe 200 or 100 storage chests. Okay, that should do it. Maybe 100 of those. Alrighty. Oh man, I'm excited to get to... I really didn't think I'd get to do nuclear fuel for 200 more hours, to be honest.
You keep saying that. It's starting to lose its sincerity.
No, because I was like planning to do it when we did Area 52.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's gonna take like 200 hours to
Yeah,
build.
because the Area 52 is supposed to be the size of the current map up to the north. That's
Well,
a big Area 52, all concreted and landfilled.
Rip
So-
me ever attempting to try and log back into this map after this day.
Don't worry. I'm not looking forward to concreting half the world.
Nope.
It's
Oh,
already
really?
pain enough to do the current. No, the current goals are honestly not to grow the map much more for a while.
Yeah. So, question, Jacob. How
Yeah.
big do you... So, for the concreting, you know, we're having a train pick up all the stuff once it's done.
Mhm.
What size do you think that should be?
Picking up concrete. Didn't we go with? Didn't we say 282s?
I mean, when we deconstruct the facility.
Oh, and the train that picks up the concrete.
Yeah, like the concrete.
Shouldn't it be a 282 so it could just go and dump it to the next one?
It
Or
could
no,
be.
it doesn't need to be a 282 because you're not picking up that much, are you?
Yeah, but remember, we're also gonna pick up whatever other stuff that we have there.
Well, you need two different. Are you gonna do one train to do all this stuff, or are you gonna do a third train or a third stop to do the concrete pickup? Or are you just gonna convert the existing drop off to? Why don't you just convert the existing drop off to a pickup?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Like
I'll
you
do that,
could
actually.
just paste make a blueprint that you can paste over the existing stop that adds the inserters to load it up in the requester chest, and then have it and make sure you copy the name, so it'll change the import into an export.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll
That's
just
what
do
I
that.
would do. And what you could do, honestly, if you wanted to make it, yeah, just do something like that. That's what I would say.
So, we're apparently pulling about 500 megawatts.
Oh boy. Yeah. About half our current steam capacity before I upgrade the solid fuel production. When it'll go to 2 gigawatts of steam power potential.
Potentially.
Well, we did the math. We did the math on the those steam engines, and that's what those steam engines will put out. And they have the belts to support it. All they don't have is we forgot about the 50% efficiency of consuming fuel in steam engines.
Oh.
So we're producing half of it, but I'm gonna go load it up with production modules and speed beacons. So that'll probably just fix that problem altogether.
Production modules on steam engines?
No, production on this solid fuel production.
Oh.
Like on all those chemical plants and the oil refineries, we estimated that for a 500 megajoules worth of solid fuel, it's 500. What was that math? Anyway, for the same amount of solid fuel, by adding production to it, it goes from costing 500 raw oil, 287 for the same amount of solid fuel.
Is there any particular reason why we're doing this now that we're phasing most of that stuff out?
Well, because it'll be nice to always have 2 gigawatts of steam.
Okay.
Just as a backup, as a fallback option.
When our field of 80% increased uranium ore eventually decides that it's coughed up its last drop.
Well,
if that
no,
ever
just
happens.
Just in case something breaks, something gets broken for whatever reason, we'll still... Because it really is set and forget with the steam engines, too. Because it's the same thing, we've got all this oil.
Yeah.
So may as well use it. But, we'll need the uranium fuel, the nuclear fuel, when we're pulling, 50 gigawatts.
True enough. Another 30 steam engines inbound.
All right. Sweet. Oh, I get it now, Gary. So the fluid consumption, so you're supposed to add enough steam turbines that you're consuming all of the fluid. Is that it?
I think so.
I think that's it, because it's gone up as you've added more.
Oh,
and we're doing
okay.
So you just keep adding until you're using 60 of 60 fluid. That must be it.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Well,
that's pretty cool.
I'm adding another 30
All right.
30 steam engines here in a minute.
Cool. That'll work. We don't have active provider chest crafting, do we?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably
Man,
not.
you told me one time you were gonna add all of the logistics chests, Andrew. Told me this. You were like, "Oh, it's the same exact recipe. I'll just do that real quick."
Yeah, yeah.
What happened? I think I did one of these. Let's see. I did the yellow chests.
Yeah. I think I remember I was going to do that, but I think that's about it.
Going to. Oh, sure.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. Sure you were.
I mean, if you really want, after I'm finished doing this, I can go up there and take care of it.
No, it's too late. I'm doing it because I need it right now.
Oh.
Maximum power output 5.8 megawatts from one steam turbine.
How much?
5.8 meg.
Yeah. Cool. So we've now got 60 megawatts. Awesome.
And these things are just chilling, like they're not even having to work.
Wow.
Alright, well the boost in the refinery count seems to have helped out a lot. But with the increased demand in nuclear train fuel all of a sudden, the Kovarex enrichment process has started to experience shortages.
Oh boy.
As it is wont to do.
Better ramp up production,
So
huh?
it is... Heck no, I'm not ramping up production. That's what caused this in the first place.
Oh.
It's not needed to ramp up production, but it's just like it has to sit there and just like try and resaturate the 235 belts.
Right.
But the thing I have to keep reminding myself is out of all these centrifuges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We basically get 18 Kovarex about every minute.
Is it bothersome that assembling machine 3s now seem slow to me?
Yes.
Yep, that's weird. Why do you think? How can those seem slow to you?
Well, I have some somewhere that have like 8 beacons on them.
Oh,
and
right.
Oh
then
yeah, that would
everything
do
has
it.
speed modules in them.
That would do it.
Are you gonna put speed modules in them too, or are you
Oh,
doing
yeah.
like? Yeah. All right. But aren't you gonna saturate that belt long before you do all that, or no?
I'm not sure. I forgot the math.
Okay. Cause you're getting pretty close.
Yeah. I don't know. I could always add like some other type of module.
There you go. Or you could run half of it out the back end.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing.
Alright, well this seems to be a fairly steady nuclear setup.
I'm pretty sure.
Sweet.
I'm pretty sure this has more than one belt output. So.
Okay. So the temperature is 500 C. That's the max. So, wait. So maximum power output is 5.8. Why is it not putting out 5.8 then?
Probably because we
That's what
still have the steam going.
Is that it? It's like if
I'm
we took
I'm
out
thinking
the
so.
steam, would it?
Yeah, see what
Like
happens. See what happens when you cut the wire to the steam.
Yeah, let me go do that. Okay. Steam. West steam power. Okay, I'll go cut the line. First, I need to figure out where the line is.
And once we get these numbers, then I'm gonna call it a night because it's been a while.
Okay. Sure. P20, I'll go to P24. Cut it there. Okay, I think this will cut the line if I cut it right here. Hold on, let me blueprint it first. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this line.
Oh, yep, there we go. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Shucks!
Oh, boy, howdy.
300.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
they're
it's
already...
going down. Oh, no, it's dying. Oh, no. It died.
Oh, no. Okay, well, now these... Oh, no, I don't have the steam.
Everything's
I don't have the water. I don't have the water to run this.
Oh man, yeah, you need like 18 times as much water, dude. Oh boy.
Or no, I have the water. I just need the steam production.
Well, you have no. Well, you need. Oh, you have. Oh, you're
I need
right.
more heat
Okay.
exchangers. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it back
Okay, so you have
online.
enough. Yeah, you have enough. So what do you have enough for? You have enough for 89 megawatts now. So keep that in mind. So it can
Yeah.
do like 300, but you need
I
to
need steam
multiply it.
backup. I need extra
Yeah.
steam.
Okay, well
Okay.
that was a good test.
Yeah, that was a solid
Guys,
test.
Oh, I can do I'll do a switch. What I'll do is I'll do a switch so we can use the internet to turn it off, but I'll do that later. But sometime I'll do a switch where we can just have a, we need to build our command center.
Did you guys
And then
just
I'll make
rip
that
power
switch.
for a second there?
Yep, were you not here?
I was here. I was just not completely.
We were disconnecting steam power to test his
To
his
test the nuclear
See
capabilities.
what nuclear does. Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah. Hi.
It did 380 megawatts until it ran out of steam.
Yeah.
Literally ran out of steam.
Nice.
So I'm now going to have
That's
to
not nice, dude. That's bad.
Sorry. I'm gonna work on that.
So I'm gonna have to figure out, like, I'm gonna have to get, like, heat exchangers auto crafting and heat pipe auto crafting and more turbines and yeah, this little nuclear area is going to become a royal mess of a mess.
Yeah.
We call
Now,
it nuclear
Man.
crafting.
nuclear crafting.
But hey, if you need oh, never mind. That should be enough water there. Yeah, I think you're gonna need a lot more water. I've heard that that's a big problem, is getting enough water as well,
well,
in
the
addition
thing-
to the steam.
Yeah, but the thing is currently it's just the heat exchangers that I need. And
Yeah.
boy, something happened to just cause the latency to go all over the place.
Really?
I guess maybe that was the steam engines coming back online.
Probably.
The world's pulling nearly 600 megawatts.
Huh. Dang, I wonder. Wow. What is using so much? Let's see, we've got an assembly machine. I mean, man. I guess it's all just catching up. I would like that would be something to get accumulators for, though. Just a few accumulators so that we could not rip power when we test the nuclear output
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah. Let's not take the power grid down. Just
Yeah.
because you know, you want to make a cup of tea during the break for the Wimbledon.
Right. Okay. Alrighty. And the next robot worker speed costs 64,000.
I saw that. I was going to start that
Wow.
during the weekend. I just saw that and was like, no.
Yeah. Especially since we don't have the actual we have some bottleneck. I think it's like iron or something where we're not even making our 100 science per second. So
Well, I think we need to refer to our anti-bottlenecking expert. Nothing good, 87. Get on that.
Okay.
Seriously. But dude, do what you're doing first. He's got like 5 projects we've got on him going, so
Yeah, I really not looking more right now.
we've got him a little bit spread thin. By the way, Andrew, side loading doesn't compress.
That's right. Okay.
Just FYI.
Okay.
You don't want to side load.
What
You
does
want to
that
do
mean?
the thing where you join 2 of them that are at 50%. But you gotta just make your exporting from the machines be an even right and left side.
I'm trying to get. Yeah, that's the problem. Is all these inserters are putting them all on one side, and I'm trying to distribute.
Well, that's why you have 2 rows, and then you export to the opposite side.
Okay.
Like if you look at your orb stuff, see those are they're all exporting to the opposite side, you know. You've got 2 rows of, like on your steel, you have 2 rows that are putting it on the same belt, so they load both sides of the belt.
Yeah.
You just gotta whatever you're doing right now, just cut it in half and then put half of it on, turned 180.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'm finally upgrading this relay. I upgraded it to rocket fuel before, and I'm doing the last upgrade fuel types for the original relay. Okay.
Come to me, robots. Bring me belts. That save is getting longer and longer. It's almost as if the map was getting bigger and bigger.
It really is. Okay.
Okay. Hook up the copper plates and just watch loads and loads of copper get sucked into the flippin' ether. You know, I'm gonna start upgrading all these little reds in here to blues to speed up this copper transfer process.
Sounds good.
Alright. This concrete thing's almost ready to go online.
Sweet.
let's get some more heat exchangers set up, and then we'll see where the nuclear situation sits at.
Sounds good.
I find it interesting that in like just one sitting, I'm almost to the same level with nuclear as it took you so long to get to with steam.
Shush.
Nuclear's a monster. Okay, I'm distributing concrete. Almost ready to start placing.
Alright.
I'm so excited.
Oh wow, the steam turbines have never caught back up to where they
Really?
were before. Yeah, it has not resaturated the steam power. Like now the
Oh,
heat
man.
exchange now the reactor is so cold it can't warm up the heat exchangers.
Oh, man. Rip.
That's okay. I have something that can solve it. It's called a second nuclear reactor. Old problem can use an old solution just fine. Yeah, now the nuclear plant is just a sad but little bedraggled mess right now. Man, it was not at all ready to handle that amount of a load.
No.
Not at all ready.
Not even close. Oh, man.
Okay, Jacob, I'll let you have the honors of placing down some concrete if you want to.
Oh. Is your thing ready to go?
Yeah, the concrete production's a little slow, but it is ready if you want to test it out.
Sure. Let's see. Get a blueprint.
I've got 600 construction bots ready.
So that whole area we can just construct in, huh?
Uh-huh.
Really? Okay. How about that?
All right, there we go.
Gary, check out up where Andrew is.
Oh
Look at
boy,
this.
hang on a second, I'm getting a lot of lag. Let me get these heat pipes
Oh.
down.
Oh, sorry. We just told it to construct a bunch of concrete with bots.
It's so beautiful, though.
I know,
Look at
I
it
know.
go.
Okay, let me see.
I'm so happy.
Where are you two? Oh,
Up north.
okay.
Yeah, just go for...
The
above the
blinking
relay.
yellow
Over to where I'm at.
zones. Oh
For
my
all that-
lands.
Yeah. He's building it so that there is a train that just delivers the concrete automatically to build the concrete. Like all this stuff he's built, other than the concrete, is made to be deconstructed once he's done.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow. So that whole area is gonna get done.
Yeah. Not. I'll do some optimizations, add more roboports, that sort of thing, but it works.
Sure. So do we have?
They are
do
just
we have
piling
buffer
up
chests?
all around, all over the place from the power. They're all
Yeah.
having to charge constantly.
What'd you say, Jacob?
Let's see. Okay. All right, your buffer chest is looking. Oh, your buffer chest is not doing so good because it's all the way over there. Huh. Man, but it's good though. It looks good. All right, so here we go. Help you out here. How's that?
What'd you do?
Well, look at your blueprinting.
Ooh. There you go.
I'm blueprinting your entire construction area. Oh man,
Construction bond 0 out of 600.
this is what I'm talking about. This is some serious land going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
I like it too. And all that matters is that it'll eventually get done. Like, it can be as slow as heck, but the thing is we can go play somewhere else for an hour or go get a water or something and it'll just go.
Yeah.
Let's see, logistics are fine. Good. Okay.
There we go. I've got a second source of water hooked up to the steam engine, to the heat exchangers now.
All right.
With the second reactor going, it's about to get back up to 500 degrees Celsius.
Perfect.
At 500 degrees Celsius is when they activate. So
It'd be amazing if I didn't even have to move steam to 2 gigawatts of solid fuel production.
Oh, here
Like,
we
if
go.
we-
Here we go. They're going.
Oh,
They're
are we
going.
Oh, here we go. Oh, baby. Do we have enough water? Oh, we've got more water. Oh,
Yeah, I've got two
look at
pumps
it go.
feeding into it now.
all right. Look at it go. Oh, man, I'm excited. Okay. All right.
Loading up. It's going. It's going.
It's going. Oh, your steam, your heat exchangers are all empty of steam, though.
Well, yeah, it's because the engines have, or the turbines haven't saturated yet.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see. Now, if the consumption gets too much, though, if the ratio isn't right, it won't have enough steam. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
I don't know what the correct ratios are, though.
You know, for now, it seems like the game kind of balances. It does like a safe balance, I think. With the steam turbine or the nuclear steam turbines. Because remember, it went at like 80 or something when we turned steam off. Like it looked like it was a little bit stable.
380
well, it
for a
jumped,
little bit.
but then it sort of stabilized for a little bit at like 80. So I'm guessing that this 70 that it's doing right now, that's what the stabilized amount is.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, rip.
Yep.
Oh, it's done. What
They're
happened?
having. I added some heat piping.
Oh, Gary,
Not realizing. I gotta. Well, I was wanting to add more heat exchangers into the system.
Yeah, I know.
This is the downside to nuclear fuel.
Yeah, it's definitely complicated, but that's why it's so good. Or it can be so good.
You know what? Since it's all just shot anyway, let's just add that stuff back in, don't we? Okay, they're slowly climbing back up. This time I think I'm gonna have to just let them max out before I do anything. They do eventually get some kind of neighbor bonus, it appears.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I did too. Yeah, those neighbor bonuses are good.
There we go. We're starting to get back up going again.
Oh,
Steam
here we
engine,
go.
steam turbines away.
Oh, this is so exciting to see. I love it.
Alright, well, it is now very much time for me to get off. I have been streaming for about 2.5 hours now.
Oh my goodness. Well, you're just having so much fun.
And it has been something of a rough week. So I'm excessively tired.
Well, thanks for playing.
Yeah.
You are quite welcome. Thanks to everybody who came out and watched and immediately said, "Ugh, these nerds," and left.
Thanks, guys.
Because
We love you. Lou Nago,
Yeah.
thanks for watching. You're
I'll
still
leave not
here.
go. Whatever. that
he's
means.
he's not here. None of them are here.
Okay.
They've all
It
gone
was
to
just
bed.
a cache.
They've all
Yeah.
gone to bed.
All right. Well, it's been fun.
It has been fun. It also looks like the steam production might actually be high enough this time to saturate the turbines. But the reactors are very much sitting at 500 degrees Celsius and barely climbing.
But hey, 66 megawatts. That's something.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a start anyway. Sure.
Alright, well,
All right.
gonna
We'll see you
call it a
later.
night. See ya.
See ya.
Night.
A good night to everybody on Twitch and on YouTube or wherever you may be watching. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. See any further VODs that are coming out, or if you want to watch them live, you can follow me at AminGecko on twitch.tv. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will see you all next week. Same time, same channel. Have a good night.